I don't know if you can hear me. Please, if you can hear me, kindly raise a pointer. Let me be sure that I can be heard. Can you by chance hear me, please? Can you hear me? Okay, so this is just me trying to see if this will work here. I hope it works. Let me see if I'm using the right microphone. Okay, so let's see. Is this better? Can it work? Can you hear me? Okay. Good evening. Sincere apologies for coming on like this. I'm going to be as calm as possible, or as I'll reduce my voice as low as possible. I'm on transit, and I just thought to do a quick one. Welcome to another day to talk about Nigerian politics. So now that I'm sure I can be heard, let me quickly just play the montage. I'll be back shortly. Yes, that's it. So, all right. So in the absence of the montage playing because of the network, I guess I don't know why it cannot play. Let me just do. I mean, this is a makeshift broadcast, so it's better than not going on at all. So let's just see what we can do and just get started as soon as possible and knock this off as fast as we can. Welcome to another day of talking about Nigerian politics and all that. So let me quickly run you through some of the hot conversations we'll be having this evening, and then I begin to put you through on all of them one by one. We'll begin to analyze them, and then we'll get straight to perhaps taking your calls if we can. So we woke up today, of course, to hear the news about Wole Soyinka's visa banned, permanently revoked by the States of America. And then, of course, possible reasons behind that don't come out, and a part of it we will discuss today. I could take on back to the time we be say Wole Soyinka been talk, say, if anything happen and Trump win election, say Ingo tier in green card. And did that happen? And if that happened, could that be the reason why? Plus, remember, say the US don't talk, say certain people them they under um so certain people they under red alert. In fact, the people will be say they go revoke their visas, right? So we'll also look at those people will be say they go revoke their visas, and perhaps if that may be a reason. Please forgive me. I have had restless nights. I am looking so worn out and tired. I am not wearing any form of any cosmetics or anything on my face. I am so tired, but I just need to do this life. Please, just because I need to keep up with you guys, because I promised to do so. I'll let you in on where I'm on transit to rape how I see you. Okay, so go look at the matter and the possible reasons we make them revoke Wole Soyinka visa. And then moving on to other issues, National Assembly don't the cries say that complex and House of Reps now they talk this one. And this is a very worrisome development, and I'll also let you in on feedback on that. Meanwhile, the same reps now they raise alarm over rising insecurity, flood disasters for inside plateau communities. We'll also look into that matter. Tinubu don't write to Senate, they seek the confirmation of new service chiefs. We'll also look into that confirmation, into that matter. And then Ribadu will be the national security advisor, don't warn. He talks, say any kind of violence will happen during Anambra State election, say it will not be tolerated. Now, people they talk say, is it enough to just issue those threats? How about if the threats, if the violence come from your political party, which thing you could do? That's not the question. I mean, there were threats to violence by MCO Luomabi during the 2023 election, and the threats eventually pulled through different at different levels. What did the government do about it? What did they do and what have they done till now about it? That now waiting some people they talk, and go also look into that matter. And then talking about Anambra City election, Amopiton will be on a new INEC chairman. Don't talk, say you don't explain why voting no go happen take place for two polling units, and go look into that conversation. Nigeria needs leaders who think before talking. APC don't last Peter Obi over pot comments. I will go talk about the pot comment and waiting then talk and why them blast Peter B. But Peter B even don't talk. Say, in fact, now only people will get character, only character, truth, responsibility can heal Nigeria. Now, so Peter Obi talk. We'll go also look into that one where he talk and why he talk that one where he say he talk. And then moving on to other issues, alleged non-disclosure of assets. Court dismisses Abakiari's no case submission. Remember Super Cup Abakiari? Naim would talk about. And he file for no case submission. People say, which no case? Who tell you say you don't get any case to answer? Courts don't talk. Eating food prices, weaponizing government hunger for political gain. ADC, now the blasting of a government like that. We'll also look into that matter. And Oshun 2026, INEC urges peaceful, lawful party primaries ahead of the election. Really here, we have like to look at Kubot, Nigerian Army raids Abuja residence of Buhari's former petroleum Timothy Silva, arrests brother. Why this one happened? This is part of the conversation we be say. Waiting be the level or the link we be say Timothy Silva gets with this conversation or with anything cool we make this kind of thing go happen. Well, we will talk about this matter because it's very, very important to talk about them. But just permit me that the only things we're going to talk about today, I may not be able to do much because I said, you can see I'm not in my usual location. I'm transit and I need to do a quick one before I get out. I see all your messages. Prince Francis Chilaka, good evening, sir. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you for your response and thank you for being there, sir. I appreciate you. Cyrus Baker, I see you. Ray Power, why do you want to know, Ray Power? Ray Power, why do you want to know? Thank you. The whining me. That's how people be doing. You find like this. But if you see the ones who wear long lashes, now I go for you people be whining me. And they say they have just helped him to tear, not be smart, they helped him to tear the passport he wanted to tear all along. I guess that's exactly what happened. Have a great day, Tree Precious. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. TY Danjuma. Oza, I see you too. Thank you so much. So let's get straight into the conversation very, very quickly. Please forgive the background noise. As I said, I'm sure you can hear the background ambience, and I hope that the noise cancellation in my mic can at least do a manageable job in cancelling the noise or at least reducing the noise. But if it doesn't, please just forgive the ambience noise. All right. So the United States government on Trump Gongo self don't read Nobel laureates and internationally acclaimed writer Professor Wole Soyinka visa to the United States of America. Now, Soyinka disclosed this today, Tuesday, inside Kongi's Harvest Gallery, Freedom Park, this island, where in being addressed journalists for the matter. That is, in the address journalists, in gather journalists that address them on the revocation of a visa. Now, a lot of people did surprised about this development because people thought that Wole Soyinka shouldn't have bothered. Why does he have to worry so much about the revocation of his visa that he had to even address journalists about it? Now, he noted that he was taken aback by the decision. Soyinka said he was unaware of any offense that could have led to the cancellation of his visa. Papa na old man. Papa don't old. Anything we make Donald Trump do this kind of thing. He's supposed to just forgive and talk. Say, waiting happen. I beg, make I leave old man. I for no do this kind of what do make I forgive in past. Anything we be make I forgive him. Well, all right. Moving on. He said he suggested that the action of the U.S. government was a witch. He says it is necessary for me to hold this conference, that is the press conference, so that people in the United States who are expected or who are expecting me for this event, a particular event in the United States, by the way, that's so that people in the United States who are expecting me for this event or that event do not get time, he stated. Now, the Nobel laureate further reveals that he had received formal notification, that is, the U.S. don't formally notify the U.S. consulate, noting that he was now unable to travel to the United States. He further says that I have no visa. I am banned, obviously, from the United States. And if you want to see me, you know where to find me, Soyinka said. Now, according to him, the development was communicated through an official letter from the US consulate, through that though there was no specific reason given for the action. He said, I'm still looking into my past or my past history. I don't have any past criminal record, of course he doesn't, or even a felony or misdemeanor to qualify for the revocation. The professor added that he had begun reflecting on whether any of his past actions might have triggered the decision. Now, that past action triggered the decision. Of course, definitely, maybe that waiting people they talk and people don't they drag. But wait, only they fear old age for this country. Why now? Prof is 90 something years old. You people, are not dragging him like I passed my level generator. Why on they do this kind of thing? They good. And I said, I've started looking back. Have I ever misbehaved before the United States of America? Do I have a history? Have I been convicted? Have I gone against the law anywhere? He asked. Now, Soyinka, one of Africa's most respected. This is going to be a very chaotic life. Please bear with me, I beg. It's a very chaotic life. Okay, so yeah, that's what Soyinka said. All right, so yeah, so he's been asking himself those questions and all that. But let me take you back to flashback to when before the US election, when Soyinka was saying that or threatening that he was going to tear his US visa or green card or whatever it is, right? And because people don't, dig at this conversation again and say maybe not possibly the reason we make this kind of thing happen. Now, when he be the talk for Oxford University for inside the United Kingdom, as he said that, in fact, he been vow say, remember say, Shoyinka been vow say he could destroy his green card if Donald Trump win the 2016. That was 2016, or if Donald Trump win the 2016 American presidential election. Then that was then. Now, speaking at Oxford University in the United Kingdom, ahead of the polls, Shoyinka expressed concern over Trump's potential immigration policies, saying he would personally discard his US presidency a residency permit if the Republican candidates the election. And then people are wondering if that is the case, why are you worried now? In fact, let me coach, let me speak further on. It's unlikely that Trump will win, but if he does, the first thing he will do is to say all green card holders must reapply to return to the United States. Shoyinka declared. The moment they cannot, they announce his victory, I will cut myself and start packing up. That's what he said. Now, following Trump's victory, Shoyinka reaffirmed his intention to destroy green card. Remember, say, as Trump win, he not just stop there. He talk again, saying been promising to do this one, he could do him again. In fact, I remember then that he told Premium Times that he would fulfill his promise on his own terms. He later dismissed public outrage over his statement, maintaining that he had every right to decide his relationship with any country, be it US or any other country. Now, nearly 9 years, because that was during Trump's first tenure, first administration. That's finished. Biden coming, Biden finish, Trump can't take over. Now Trump sit down, Baba won't get time for anybody. We do nonsense. That's what people are thinking. Now, today, Tuesday, of course, his what did they call it? His visa was revoked according to the announcement we make. But then also remember, see, the United States Embassy been done also warn Nigerians. Talk say they go revoke the licenses of any corrupt Nigerian. Say corrupt Nigerians don't go find their way into the United States. Remember, the US said that too. So if the US said this, could this also be part of it? Now, some people, Nigerians, why? Some people are now linking this revocation to his relationship with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's what people are saying. Then people will not say, what is wrong with his relationship with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? What happened? Is the president not the president of Nigeria? So if he has a good relationship with the president of Nigeria, what's the big deal? Why some people are saying that? Some people said, wait, all of the things and the moral uprightness, so BC Shoyinka show during other administrations like Jonathan administration and the way they speak out loud during Buhari administration, all of those moral decency people they talk say all of them died down immediately. BC Tinubu become president. Nobody has heard him criticize Tinubu any day. In fact, people come to talk say even when people they force him, when people almost practically put on to and say he never criticized Tinubu, he talk say no, 1 year they too small. Say no, be people go tell him when he be say he go criticize Tinubu. So could it be his relationship with the president, considering the fact that the United States themselves don't talk say anybody will be say they involved in any form of corruption, any Nigerian politician where they involved in any form of corruption or the other, say they will give the person visa ban. So this Now we see Nigerians when they talk and they react. They talk, say this could be the possible reason. And then again, I mean, you would also note that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at different occasions. If I remember the 3 kilometer the former flag of the 3 kilometer of the Lagos Calabar highway. Wole Soyinka was there, and of course, person we talk say cherish all of this kind of honors and all those things. Then national theatre after he collect them. So people going to talk say, could this be? But again, should it be that he would have perhaps rejected most of those things, or perhaps rejected his being close to the president? For what reason exactly should he have stopped being close to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? And then on the United States aspect, what did it? What does it speak of? Within it be say it is speak to? Because a lot of people don't they talk a lot of things concerning the situation for inside Nigeria. Things really happen. I mean, we know all the cases. Please don't let me mention. You know all the things that we say they happen for inside Nigeria concerning the rumor of Chicago State University with the president and the FBI files where they say they go release, where they never release, and all that. So, but does it even make any difference? Could it be the reason the US would perhaps do this kind of thing they did to a respected person like Wole Soyinka? Phone lines are open, please. I think it will be easier for me actually calls instead of me talking because of the ambience and the noise around my environment. Well, I just thought to drop that very quickly, and then we'll go straight around the threat to bomb National Assembly. As Chairman House Representatives Committee on Internal Security, Garba Mohammed, he don't talk, say the National Assembly has received threats from terrorists to bomb the complex. But Nigerians, people are not nice at all. Oh. I'm coming. Because people are not saying that if the terrorists were not doing like this, bombing the people that are not securing the country instead of disturbing their fellow poor man, it would have people. Why can people ever say it in like that? I beg you, God forbid. Now, Garba this disclosure at a public hearing on a bill seeking to establish the Legislative Security Directorate, which seeks to enhance security management, protect lawmakers, staff members, and visitors of the nation's parliament. How about also seeking for laws that would protect the people? Ensure that every single Nigerian life matters. Every single person is protected. How about such law? Well, remember, say if national buildings like this don't they attacked or don't they threatened, then the issue of national security be that too, because that's what they use, God forbid, topple government. God no go gree make that kind of thing happen because Nigeria cannot even handle that kind of issue at all. But a lot of people they talk say this should have been a wake-up call for the National Assembly, the Senate, the National Assembly generally, the government generally, to sit up on the issue of security. Not be because of say the rain never top of on a roof or no say rain the fall since. Is this one supposed to be enough reason for not and do the right thing? Secure the lives we on a vow to secure. Hold press on the executive to do their job, their primary duty, which is to secure the lives and property of Nigerians. That's not their primary duty. Is it so difficult to press on the executive to make sure that they do that? That's not the question we people they ask. We don't too lost lives for Nigeria. We don't too throw away lives for Nigeria unnecessarily. Now we're hearing the news. People are panicking. Hey, National Assembly, they want the people where they die in court across the country. They not be human beings because they not be senators, they not be National Assembly members, they not be rep members, they not be any member of executive. Are they not humans enough? That's the question. Let me say what he said verbatim. He said, we have received threats from terrorists to bomb the National Assembly complex and threats from protesters to lock up the National Assembly. Legislatures are exposed to threats from constituents. Are exposed to threats from constituents and others who gain easy access to their offices without any formal appointment. Are you serious? Gain easy access without formal appointments. I beg, una with the United States, una the write official letter, una the fill big form, una the get this kind of armored vehicle around on representatives, on reps them offices. So what are you representing if the people you're representing cannot access you at any time? That's the question, because this one don't raise a lot of outcry. People don't they talk, say, eh? So at the end of the day, you guys are serving yourself. You're not serving the people. In fact, people voted you for you to force people to serve you. That's what people are saying. So people voted you into power so that you can force them to serve you. Because how can a senator or a House of Rep member, say that they are not safe, they are not secure, that people come access the National Assembly at any time? So people should not access the National Assembly. It's a government property, not yours. Make a further quote in a talk. He say legislatures are exposed to threats from constituents and others who gain access to their offices without any formal appointment. It is obvious that with the ongoing security challenges, if proper measures are not taken, it will truncate the legislative activities of the National Assembly. If activities are thwarted, there will be no representation, no oversight, no annual budget, no play at all, and that will destabilize legislative procedure, democracy, and the stability of the system and our nation at large. So the Ogadu Garba, excuse me, shout out. But people don't they complain about, perhaps the choice of words and way BC use. Considering, say, I beg, National Assembly members, no, not be on yourself on the conserve. You are here to serve the people. And the people should be at the top of anything we be on they do, not about on ourselves. If on they fear about on our safety, how about on our constituents we don't die since? Are they not human enough? Oh, their own lives no matter enough because of say they no be constituents. Okay. Okay, my sound is very bad, yeah. I'm so sorry. I was just expecting. That's why I asked if the audio output is okay. That's why I did ask. Forgive me. I mean, I'll be quick with this because as I said earlier, it is a quick broadcast because I'm on transit, so I just need to do a quick one to bring us abreast of conversations. That's all. All right. So moving on, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has written to the Senate seeking the screening of subsequent confirmation of the newly appointed chiefs of service chiefs. Bottom line, President Tinubu don't write to Senate, National Assembly really made them confirm the people we just appoint newly as service chiefs in the capacity where we say use appoint them. And we know say with a blink of an eye, Oga Akpabio go do that one sharp. In fact, as later reach them today, we hope say by tomorrow sharp they don't attend to them. And then also the National Assembly advisor, the National Security Advisor, Oga Nuhu Ribadu, don't want to say any form of violence during the Anambra State governorship election will attract a firm and decisive response from security agencies. And people they talk say this advice we say they give down or money way they want now. If na APC now bring the chaos, now cause the trouble, what you go do them? If not APC, it's not enough to warn that you do something, but now if not APC, your political party will be fingered for doing something like that, for disrupting elections, for doing one thing or the other. What would you do? That's what people are saying. All right. Let me quickly move on to other issues so that I can wrap it up. And then, of course, Chairman of the National Electoral Commission, as Joa Shamokwito, don't reveal the voting will take place for two polling units. Polling units for inside November 8th governorship election for inside Anambra State. He said this one now due to lack of registered voters for inside the unit. That is, those units don't get registered voters at all, so no need for election to take place for those places. Now, the first one when you talk, now people Nigerians go dig out Oga video for them. Now they don't respond to them again when we talk for pots, decentralization of pods. Today, Tuesday night, they talk and say that Nigeria needs leaders who think before they speak and not those who confuse populist sound bites for policy discourse. They were reacting to remarks on the need to diversify port development in Nigeria that Peter Obi made. The party said lack of constructive intellectual engagement is the Labour Party presidential candidate's hallmark or his weakness. And then, but in all of these responses, I want to understand how Peter Obi is wrong, with all due respect to the APC. Are you saying that concentrating the Port Authority in one particular state alone, for when we get how many states for inside the country, it is good enough? Are you not seeing how congested Lagos State is? And the port in Lagos State, are you not seeing how congested it is? Are you saying that doing a job of a bit, decentralizing the pot a little bit wouldn't have been better for Nigeria at large? Are you saying that Lagos State will not ease off a bit? Well, make I go straight and another thing with Peter Obi talk so that I'm not going to waste on our time because I don't want to speak too much because of the sound issue. Now, Peter Obi don't talk, say Nigeria can only begin to heal and progress when character, truth, and responsibility take their right place in governance. Is this speaking to anyone? Character, truth. How many politicians they talk truths to power? How many politicians who will know their truths? How many politicians will be say everything about them, the background, everything about them is in the open and it's truthful and sincere? Is it speaking to anybody in particular? Make I just stop that one there. Let's move on very quickly. So the Federal High Court for Abuja Division today Tuesday don't dismiss a no case submission application filed by suspended DSP Abakiari and his two brothers in charge in a charge filed against them by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. Remember, Melekiari case is still they go on. But now they talk say you no get case, say the government no get any case to answer the government. Government tell us, okay, back here, you have case to answer. Come and do your answering sharply. Well, phone lines are open. Let me begin to take your call so that I don't speak too much since my sound or output is really very bad. I hope that with these few headlines, the rest we can just set with the headlines alone so that I don't your conversation. I don't disrupt you. Now, the ADC also said something. The ADC talk say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu manipulates food prices. They weaponize hunger, political gains. We'll be hearing this before. But what would the ADC do differently? That's a question where a lot of people they ask. All right, phone lines are open, Nigerians. 0817-029-4077. Yes, that number is still working. So please kindly call us. If you want to call, or it's better you even the link. Just join the link straight and come into the studio and just join the conversation. Let me see if I've got someone in my backyard. T.Y. Danjuma, good evening.
Precious. Now evening, where you there? Good evening.
I don't know. Yes, so I did evening. Oh, I did evening. Where I did. Welcome.
Eku enjoyment. Eku miliki.
No. Eku no miliki. Eku suffering. Eku on the road.
How you go there for you say they suffer? Where you run away?
Where they run away? What's your empirical evidence?
You want me to pray prayer for you? May you not come back to Nigeria. May you stay there and begin to give us better programs.
I'm not going to answer that prayer, beg. The family where I live for, yeah, they don't go jump.
You like your work more than the breeds over there, Abi?
Yes. Welcome.
Well done. It's not too bad. The reception is not too bad. The reception is not too bad. It's not too bad. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. So sorry. This one a makeshift conversation. So make one just very
yeah. I'll be quick. No, it's okay. I like your spirit.
No, but I like better when you're talking. It's better when you're talking than when I am talking. I mean, because of the ambience and all that. So the place is really noisy. Yeah. For you, it's better when you talk. So you can do your thing.
Let me talk. I hear there's panic in the House of Rep, the National Assembly, because some of these bad boys are trying to give these people a taste of what the ordinary Nigerian and common people are facing. They hear me.
Can you hear me? Part of everything you talk because the network being the cut from my end. I don't know what you hear me. I don't know whether you hear me.
I can hear you. I
want to tell you something. So we'll not touch something about this Timi Pre-Silver issue as in go reading house concerning the coup issue. But just go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying that we are reading that this. Yes, I'm saying that we are reading that the bad boys are. Yeah, I can hear you. The bad boys are threatening the National Assembly. That they're threatening to come over there.
They say the bad boys.
Huh?
They say the National Assembly. They've not been doing.
No. I said the bad boys. The bad boys. The terrorists are threatening to come over to Abuja and come and we give them some whip for National Assembly, and they're all panicking. They are all jittery. So. Maybe they see waiting other people where they kill since they suffer from. Maybe that one will wake them up. they're already panicking. They never even give them any dose of part of what ordinary Nigerians are facing, and they're already panicking. So let's see what they're going to do. Whether they're going to get the military to surround the place, or whether they are going to go into action and make sure that you pass laws that will make sure that this fight against insurgency, is taken seriously, and the army, and the welfare of the people who are fighting and dying is well, guaranteed. I was looking at the benefits and the payoffs where they give the retiring service chiefs, when the country is bleeding, and when the rank and file in the army are crying that their welfare, has been neglected and they are not properly armed to fight insurgency. So you're wondering, what kind of thing is that? If you are giving them all those benefits, I appreciate the services they've offered to the country.
So
but
you
if
don't
you
know why
look at
some people they think say, or some people they talk say most of those benefits and so just calm their mind so that they no go too vex, make things for no spoil in future. Now so then talk or not be me talk
now, so you can
you
insinuate,
don't hear them before Abi.
you can see that be like say, this rumor about cool or no cool,
Mhm.
it's like okay, make una cool down, make una no behave badly, make una take this one and
Take
enjoy some of the benefits.
use this suitor. Suitor for me. Use this.
It's unheard of. Is it how they are treated? Is it the way they treated all the other generals who don't resign? Is that all the
That they
benefits?
always settle them.
Can
In
we
fact, I think
sustain that kind of thing?
at some point it's even passed into law. Yes, they always say that's a given. I think so.
Yes,
I want to be so.
In the manner in which we are reading, in the same manner in which we are seeing or we are reading. So I'm wondering, do we have resources? Do we have the resources to accommodate them to all those things? So they give them, some of them for life, cars, personnel, houses, all kinds of things.
That is the question.
And
that
dollars.
Is what has been happening. But that is the question, that how do we keep telling the common man, say they no get money, Nigeria no get money, Nigeria is broke, and then we keep spending money on frivolities. And only a few people the money they enter their hands. That's the question.
It's sad. It's sad. And then the other one where our Professor Badue, the hammer where America don't hammer him. And now he's now trying to look back and look at his record to see whether he get anywhere where he behaved badly. I don't know. Professor Badue.
I don't hear you. What's it mean?
Ask him now. He's the one that invented it. Ask him what is Badue.
Shebi, you know, I need to understand English for some time of the day.
Google and what is Professor Badue? Badue. He's the one that originated it now. So instead of the name to go to the person where you send them to, he went back to sender. So if you mention Professor Badue, they know who you talk about. But it's sad, that a whole Nobel laureate like that. Now at this age, and they tell and say, make them not see your leg. If they see your leg, you're a persona non grata.
But is that even a fair thing to do? Whatever reason that would have been. I mean, first of all, for that in America, I know they respect old people, not vex so.
Listen, we not get something years. We not get time for nonsense here. The person no want you now by force. Person say no want you for in house. And
I not get respect for old age for that country.
They say they don't want. Person say if I tell you now, say I don't want you for my house. What you go do? You go force yourself say you won't come my house. Stay now. Nigeria is a good place now. The president said Nigeria is a good place. We are turning the curve. It's a nice place, beautiful place. Everything is going, no corruption. Everything is going well. Food prices is going down. The bag of rice now has come down to 80,000. When we're buying it 12, we're buying it 8,000, buying it 10,000, 12,000. It's come down to 8,000. So we need to clap for them. They have done very well. You're not hearing me. Hello? You don't freeze up.
I can.
Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah.
Hear. Yeah.
Then we have our resident doctors.
It's breaking up.
We have our resident doctors saying they want to go on strike from November 1st.
Yes, so they say all say all their demands, that is all their what did they call them?
19-point demands.
Benefits, even benefits on that thing.
Yes, that they owe 39 million. 39 million, billion. I don't even remember. 39 billion. What did they owe them?
Billion.
Now wow. And then with the, if you pay those people where they help sustain life, then they throw away money to people where they there. Some of them don't chop money where they're supposed to take go work, defend the country. They give them all those largesse and so on and so forth. Apart from their retirement benefits, they give them all those things. And then you cry the country no get money, and you tell people to tighten their belt, they tax them. This country now, wow. Pressure will not leave you so that other people cannot say you not get too much time, so that other people go.
I don't get that time at all. But
then, enjoy your trip. Enjoy your trip. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. All right. So very quickly before I go, let me quickly take that story on. I know my sound is really very bad. Forgive me, but let me quickly take that story on. Maybe I'll just do a video on it. The story on Timmy Pre-Silver. I'll just do a video on it and see if I can post it very quickly. But at the meantime, let me just thank everyone. Thank you. I didn't even imagine I would drop to 30 minutes. The idea was just to come and quickly give you guys headlines of what's happening in Nigeria and then run along. I'd like to say a big thank you. Thank you so much for your support and encouragement. Because Wahala need to finish. Hopefully by the time I settle in tomorrow, we'll do proper life as usual. I love you guys. Protect your mental health. Good night and God bless you.